time. I used to love going there. So don't think that the devil don't know that that's something I used to do. He tries to put that into the preacher now. How many times you see what's on TV, right? That the preacher ended up falling with the secretary or having an affair with somebody in church. Because the devil knows. He knows the bait.
Yep.
Just a little warning for you. Don't think that God don't know what we're doing. Now look what it says. Who has anguish, verse 29? Who has sorrow? Who is always fighting? Who is always complaining? Who has unnecessary bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes? It is the one who spends long hours in the taverns, trying out new drinks. It's funny, when I go home with my wife, the first thing they do is say, "Do you want to try one of our feature margaritas?" The first thing that comes out of their mouth is they want us to try a drink.
Right.
And I'm like, I'll have a Diet Coke with lime.
Amen.
Right.
It'll take me to a much better place than that drink will.
Then they get mad.
Then they get mad because it don't rack up the bill. Just being real. It says it right here. Don't gaze at the wine, seeing how red it is. You know how many people get into this wine tasting and all this other stuff? It actually consumes them. How it sparkles in the cup, how smoothly it goes down. For in the end, it bites like a poisonous snake.
Yep.
I know that for a fact because I used to do all that stuff, and I always ended up in trouble. I said, I'm allergic to alcohol. Every time I drink, I end up in handcuffs. I happen not to have been that violent, but I had friends that used to do it, right? And they used to start trouble everywhere I went, so I was involved in it. So I ended up fighting too. Some people just get so, they want to take on the world. I'm all set with that. I'm going to take on the Word.
Amen.
This is what I need. I'm not going to play around with that stuff because it stings like a what? A viper. Who wants to get bit like a viper? Not me. I don't want to get bit by a viper. You will see hallucinations. And you will say crazy things. You ever talk to somebody that's drunk? You ain't even talking to the same person.
No.
Because they can't even remember what the conversation was about.
No.
Because I used to say it all the time. Did you have a good time last night? Oh yeah, what'd you do? I don't remember. I don't even know how I go home.
Yep.
Anybody relate to me, or am I the only one that did that?
No.
Too late.
All right, thank you. Don't make the preacher look like the bad guy.
No, not at all, John.
No, because let me tell you something. I'm being real with you. I can be transparent with you because I ain't nothing without Jesus. If it wasn't for Him, I'd still be doing all that stuff.
Me too.
He's the one that saved me from that
That's right.
pit of hell.
Me too.
I got bit by vipers.
Yeah.
Literally. And you will say crazy things, and you will stagger like a sailor tossed at sea, clinging to a swaying mast. And you will say, they hit me, but I didn't feel it. That's true. People end up getting their heads split wide open and they don't even feel it. They keep wanting to fight. They're bleeding all over the place. I didn't even know it was when they beat me up. When will I wake up so I can look for another drink?
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I used to go out all weekend, and then I couldn't wait to go next weekend to come. And do the same insane thing over and over again. Smelling like puke and hot weenies and all that other stuff. Leaving the wrappers in the car. Going in the car the next day, the wrappers are all in there, onions in them, and it smells like booze, empty containers all over the place. I'm like, ugh. Just being real. Not today.
No.
Today I'm filling myself with Jesus.
Amen.
Because that never did anything for me. Amen?
Amen.
That's the best spirit.
That's right, it was the wrong spirit. That's right. And I thought it was going, all right, we're going to close there. Perfect timing. Look at that, 8 o'clock. Thank you so much, guys. Just want to make everybody have a happy new year. We will see you again. Rich is going to come up and sing, and then we're going to close.
John.